Hi guys, welcome to Tea Time with Dawn. Today we're gonna be discussing first times. First, my first phone. I think everybody's gonna know this one. My first phone was like a Motorola, the roll-on, the black one. It was like literally, it's shaped like a roll-on, like that shape. That was my first phone. That phone was OG though shape. My first crush.
Bruh.
My first crush was this guy that was in my class. I think it was grade 2, grade 1. Grade 1 was what? 7 years old? 7, 8? No, I think it was like when I was like 8 or 9. So like grade 2, grade 3. It was this guy in my class. Everybody in the class had a crush on him, and I mean everyone. So that crush didn't last long. My first kiss. Whew, that was maybe grade 11. I was a late bloomer. Grade 11, I think, yeah. So 17. It was also like, you know, like some mesh of two firsts. It was my first house party as well.
After party.
So the house party was actually really fun. It was also my first time getting drunk.
Beer after beer after beer. Beer.
So a lot happened on that day. So it was a house party. I was invited by a friend, so I went with like a group of my friends from school. We went to this party and it was actually pretty lit. Like the music was vibing, you know, everybody was chilled and relaxed and whatever. And that's also where I had like the first kiss, and it was awful. Guys, I was not impressed. I was not impressed at all. Super disappointed. So I wanted at some point to not count it as my first kiss because I didn't enjoy it, but it was technically my first kiss. First time driving. Guys, the story is so tragic. So my first time driving a car, I had this driving instructor, and it was a bastard guy, like a bastard guy from Breakup, and he was so strict. Like, guys, it was my first time being at the driver's seat, being in the driver's seat of a motor vehicle. It was my first time switching on a car. I didn't even know what to do. I didn't know anything, and I was just being yelled at. Guys, like I would okay, I'd sit in the car, okay, seatbelt, sharp, and then ignition, and then I didn't even know what is a gear. Like, I didn't even know what is a gear. What is a gear even?
Bruh.
Okay, I put it in first gear, and then when the car had to like start moving, then it was like and he was so not impressed. He was like, hey!
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Guys, like I was in shock, and I was so scared because I'm just like, bro, I've never touched a car in my life, and you're making me feel bad for not knowing what I'm doing. So that was like, when I got home I cried, and I told my mother like, no, he was just shouting all the time, and she was like, you know, that's how some people learn.
Bruh.
No, but that's not how I learn. So anyways, then I stopped driving for like 2 years after that.
Really, nigga?
Okay, so that was my first time driving. Now we're getting to my first boyfriend.
Oh.
Okay. Most people that know me know that I'm very picky when it comes to relationships. So this person who was my first boyfriend, I don't even count it as a relationship because it was like 3 months. I think it was like 3 months or less. Technically, it's not really a relationship. There's like trial period for the relationship. Have you ever heard that? Like, you know, they're like, a real relationship apparently only starts after 6 months. Like, before 6 months, that's a trial period. So like anything before 6 months doesn't count. But based on technicality, technically, that would be like my first boyfriend. It was an okay relationship. I think I compromised a lot, so I wasn't happy. That's why that's also my first breakup. Like, if you're not meeting me halfway, like, it's done. But I would just be like, okay, I'll give you like a chance to like prove yourself. Okay, you didn't do great this time, but okay, I'll give you another chance to do it. I mean, in the beginning it was okay. It was a sweet guy. I have no hate, no hard feelings. I think the reason why it flopped was because I didn't leave when I realized it wasn't for me. I just kind of sacrificed so much, thinking, you know, let me give a chance, let's see how it goes. I can't leave so early. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I'm just being, you know, unnecessary or whatever. So I would just be like, okay, let's see. Until I couldn't see anymore, because I was like, nah, I'm amazing. Guys, I deserve better. So yeah, so that was first boyfriend, first breakup. The breakup was like, he was like, you know when you're with someone that has like 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and then I was like, I'ma help you. Remove yourself.
I don't fuck with you.
I don't need this. You know, we all have things going on in our lives. You don't need to add stress. Don't add stress to your life. Don't do it. Honey, if he's adding stress to your life, remove him. Just
amen to that shit.
so that was first breakup. Obviously it was not that easy. I think the first time I was really sad about it, but when we like officially broke up, then I was relieved, because it was like a weight lifted off my soul. Off my shoulders. So I was like, you know what, I think that was the best decision for me. Ooh, my first time sneaking out. So I think my first time sneaking out, when was that? Grade 10. I was 16, and it was the year of the Project X party. Right. So what happened was yeah, I jumped the fence, like jumped the wall. That time we didn't have electric fence, so I just over the wall, and then we were picked up. There's been two other friends, and we were picked up by another friend from school, and the car was packed. Like, there were so many people in that car. Like, people were sitting on top of each other. I didn't even know half the people in the car. I found out like in 2015 that a friend of mine was also in the car. I didn't even notice when we were in the car, but when she told me, I was like, bruh, how did we not even see each other, but we were in the same car? How? And yeah, so we were in the car. We went to the service station, and then we went to the party. It was some house in Eros. I really don't remember like specifics. I don't even know how the house looks like from outside. I just remember that I was wearing heels.
Really, nigga?
The ghetto. I don't know what I was trying to do, but anyways, so I think I was wearing heels, but like wedges. And this house is like, when you enter, it's just like, to get to like where the party is, it's like, it was bumping, guys, bumping. Like, everybody was just in their own vibes. There were people in the pool, so there were like so many people in the pool. I think there was a DJ booth somewhere, I don't even remember where, but like each and every person was in their own vibe, and it was like probably, I think, one of the best house parties that Namibia has ever seen. Like, till today I haven't heard of anyone throwing a party that was as bumping as that one. So yeah, no, we went to the party. We didn't drink, which was actually a smart idea, because we didn't know anyone there. We barely knew the person that drove us there, so I think it was smart for us to stay sober. So we didn't drink, we didn't go with our own alcohol. We just went and we were just chilling. Yeah, it was fun. It wasn't like fun, like I didn't even dance that much or anything. I don't even think we were there for that long, but just to have experienced the entire vibe is what made it fun. And you know, I got home guys, so I got home and my niece was supposed to open the door for me. So I got home and jumped again, and I called. Hi bro, guys, my girl's phone is off, or it's like, I think, well, no, it wasn't off, it was just ringing. It was ringing. Okay, I sent text, I called dololo, I couldn't knock. So the flat behind our house was open because no one was renting it. So I had to go into the flat, and we had like old curtains and stuff there. It was, I think it was winter time, old curtains and stuff. Took some curtains, locked the door of the bathroom. I slept on the floor in the bathroom of the flat with curtains because there were no blankets there, and like the rest of the flat was like open. So I slept in the bathroom, and I think like at around 6 7 a.m. that's when she like woke up.
Really, nigga?
Because I got home at like 4 or 3, and I slept there for like 2 hours, bro. It was freezing, it was cold, like it was cold. Yeah, till today I don't think my mom knows that I snuck out that day. There was another time I snuck out though. Guys, if there is anything there, like that day, there were signs that the day was going to flop. There were signs. It was me and my 3 friends, 2 other friends, and we, you know, we just wanted to like have a fun night out, and we went to, I think, Jokers, and yeah, so we got out, and like we had to take cab, and there were no cabs inside. That was sign number 1. And as we were walking, there were so many cats, black cats. That was sign number 2. And you know, then when we were walking, it's like when we were walking like by an area where there were so many ants, like red ants. So like my one friend kept getting like bitten by the ants. That was sign number 3. We still went ahead with the plan, even though there were 3 signs, mind you, that we should turn back and go home. So we go home. As we're there, my mom calls me.
It was at this moment that
I
he
answer,
knew
and I'm just like,
he fucked up.
I am at my friend's house. And she's like, okay, I'm coming to get you.
Bruh.
My friend literally lived like around the corner from where we stayed. So we had to like find a cab real quick and ask him to like drive as fast as we can to our house so that we can get home. And also, I don't even remember why my mother like was looking for me. And then yeah, but I told her anyways. I was like, no, we went to a party. And she's like, you know, you shouldn't sneak out, you should just tell me. So from then on, I never stuck out anymore. I just told her like if I wanted to go to a party, I would tell her, and she would, that time she would just drop me off. Like she would say, very cool, if you're going to a house party, I'll drop you off at the party. If you want to be picked up, I'm gonna pick you up too. Oh, my first time drinking. When was my first time drinking? I don't actually remember. I remember the first time I got drunk. That was not the combination of the first kiss and the first house party and the first time getting drunk. But it was, that day we took shots, and it was like this green substance that tasted like cough syrup, but it wasn't Jägermeister. It was, because Jägermeister isn't green. It was just like a green substance, and it tasted like cough syrup or something. Like, I don't even know. That day I was very reckless. Like, we were also reckless, just drinking things we don't even know what is in it. So yeah, mind you, I learned from all those moments, like, don't take drinks from strangers, because so many things could happen. So many things could have happened, and I thank God every day that nothing happened to me. Thank you guys for watching my second video, Tea Time with Dawn. Comment, like, subscribe, And follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And if you have any questions or comments, or if you wanna suggest another video or anything else, hit me up on Instagram, on Twitter, on wherever. I will drop my social media links in the bio, in the description box. So yeah, thanks guys for watching.